Hello, my dear Sagittarius. So, this will be the most likely action that they will take when it comes to you and your relationship. And this is their feelings that they have and their love for you. And these are their thoughts. And here we have the Magician. The Magician is much more competent and capable energy than what we have seen with them in when I shuffle the cards. And with the Magician, we can't really fully trust what this person is going to do. Sometimes the Magician is a very selfish person that manipulates people and situations to get what they want. They are a trickster. They are a person that take the available resources and do something about them. So it also means that they are a problem solver. But we just have this little thing where they are kind of walking on the fine line between black and white magic. Okay, and these are their feelings. And we have the Hangman. So here we come to the stuck part of their being. What I'm feeling when I'm holding this card is that in their mind they probably want to move on with someone new, but in their heart they are stuck on you. And when it comes to you and your relationship, there's a lot of obstacles, a lot of things that they probably need to learn. We saw the little Page of Pentacles. There's a lot of things that they need to study and learn to be able to have success with your relationship. And maybe they think that that's too much work. And this is the most likely action. And we have the Ten of Cups, actually. So the Ten of Cups is a very beautiful card of eternal love. So whatever they do, it doesn't really matter because you will still be in their heart. Okay. So even if they don't want it, basically. Okay. So in their thoughts part here, we have the Death card. So they kind of agree with the divine that they really need to change. And with the Magician, they should have the power to actually be able to change. But we saw that there were blocks. I don't exactly know right now what those blocks are. It might be things that have happened between you, things that have been said, or their own view of you or the relationship. We just opened the first card, so it will be revealed eventually. But they see the necessity of change, and maybe the change meant that they ended things with you, or they accepted you ending things with them, and now they want to start with something new. Okay, and then we have the Two of Swords. So I'm feeling that they are being very cold here, and they might act like they don't have any emotions. They probably act like you don't matter and it's easy for them to move on into the future. They might even have blocked communication with you, not because they are vindictive or they are trying to punish you, but more, this is for the best. So they're acting, so that's the word. They're acting like a grown-up here that's taking responsibility for the situation and saying it's better if we don't deal with this, it's better if we move on, it's better if we don't talk. So things like this. And here we have a Six of Wands card. So the Six of Wands, it's about victory and it's about win-win situation. So I want to see what they would want to say about this. I projected family issues on our relationship. Yes, I'm feeling like they're putting up this act and they're playing these tricks and they're trying to have this mask or this approach of being like they are winning. They are the winner. They don't feel pain. They don't feel the hurt from ending the relationship or from having problems in the relationship. But it's a kind of a mindset that they have inherited from their family and their upbringing. So they have a certain pattern from their family life where a person needs to perceive or be perceived as they are untouchable. They don't have any problems. Whatever you do towards them, it's fine. They can take whatever happens. So, and it's a good approach if you want to be indestructible. I'm not saying anything about that, but when it's not the truth and it's used to hurt other people and to make excuses for oneself to why we don't do the work necessary to actually fix the relationship or fix the situation. Instead we say, oh, this is who I am and I can survive without you, so I'm going to do that, and you have to be fine without me too. Maybe they didn't get enough support as a young person. Maybe they were pushed to do things before they were ready. So walk before they were ready, go to school on their own before they were ready, comfort themselves before they were ready. So they have this exterior of being very cool. And here we have the Two of Cups. So even if they have this cool exterior, the Six of Wands is also the Lover's card, and even if it's about victory, it's also win-win situations. And here we have the Two of Cups. And we have the 2-2 kind of surrounding here. This is the face that they have wanted to show you in the past. But the truth is, the Two of Cups. We also saw the Ten of Cups here. So they do love you. It's just that they're putting up this brave exterior. And here in the future, they're going to realize more and more that this behavior that they have, this protective skill that they have, it belongs to something that they needed to develop to survive in earlier situations, and not something that they need in the relationship with you. And here we have Six of Swords. So they're really trying really hard to solve this. They are trying to think this through and put everything in its right position. And maybe it's not the best way to approach this situation, to intellectualize about it and trying to be this grown up, because it seems to be their disease a little bit, to try to look so skilled, or that they can solve any problems and nothing is really a bother to them. But it shows a certain degree of vulnerability, at least, and a want and need to fix the situation. We have the Six of Wands, Six of Swords. This is the masculine way of showing love. Look, I'm so capable, I can fix this situation. Probably you want a little bit more vulnerability in this situation, maybe for them to lower their guard and to not to maybe invite you in and say, hey, I need your help, and that kind of vulnerability could open up the relationship beautifully between you. But they're trying to be competent and trying to fix this on their own and solve things on their own, so they can probably become withdrawn when they are not able to share their problems with you. So they're dealing with their problems in their alone time, and then they're coming out towards the relationship when they think they have a solution. And when there's problems again, they are withdrawing, trying to solve it. So they're not solving the issues together with you. They kind of want to prove themselves to you that they are competent and that they can deal with whatever problem. But for you, it probably feels like they don't love you because they come and go. Okay, so this is the feelings part and the love that they have for you. And we have the Nine of Coins. So this shows, again, this person trying to survive on their own, trying to be prosperous on their own. They want to have something to offer you, so they don't want to come empty-handed into the relationship. And they, as I said before, they're trying to cover up their problems and act like they don't have any. And this is making them very lonely and isolated, since they can't really ask for help. They need to go to the valley of death here all alone. But they are strong, they are competent. I'm not saying anything about that, but I'm just saying it's a survival skill, and it's not the their true expression. If they could heal this, whatever led to their decision that they need to make, they need to solve all their hurts and pain alone, that would probably heal a lot of stuff between you two. And here we have the moon card. So it shows, again, them going through this valley of death on their own. There's a lot of emotions that they have put on hold because they have been trying to act really tough and strong. And when you have decided that nothing is a problem and you don't have to you don't have any feelings, you will have a lot of feelings that's not being dealt with, and that will pile up and come at you as a tsunami wave when you open the wrong door, or the right door from my perspective, but from their perspective it's the wrong door. So the wrong door can, for example, be falling in love. That can be the wrong door, because then all the other emotions that has been attached to being in love or loving someone will come as this tsunami wave. So they might be very feel that it's very precarious to be in an intimate relationship, because then it comes up a lot of feelings that they can't really control. So 18 is also correlates with the Hermit, and it's a 9 here. So 1 + 8, 9. So they are trying to isolate themselves and be really lonely to deal with the things that they haven't been able to solve in the relationship, since they couldn't show vulnerability or that they needed help. And this means that they have their broken heart in front of them. They haven't really dealt with all the pain that different things have caused them. They have just pushed it and postponed it into the future, and here it comes. So when a person is like this, but they're isolating themselves from you, and also they are not able to, they haven't been able to deal with their shit in the past, it means that they are not much use for you, because this person will have to go through this very depressive kind of state where they deal with the pain of the past, and they also need to grow enough to eventually be able to share this with someone else. I'm not saying that they can't do this with you. It would be great if they could do this with you. That would mean a lot for them opening their heart, but it can also spoil them if you're trying to do this work for them. Sometimes it's better that a person, come to the end of the road and realize that the way that they have been dealing with things in the past doesn't work, that they need to find new tools to deal with this stuff. This person is trying to act tough, but they have been in the past, but right now their broken heart is catching up with them, okay? So they try to be cool here, but they are not really cool right now. And here in the future, we have the 5 of Wands. So even if they love you and, want to be with you, they also act like they are your rival, because they have been upbrought in a situation where people tried to make them very tough, or maybe they became tough because no one was around to take care of them and their needs and their feelings. And so they perceive you in the same way. They look at you as a person that's not going to be there for them, and a person that they need to fight with or win over or prove themselves to. So we have both the 6 of Wands here and the 5 of Wands. It's a very masculine way of loving a person. So even if this is a feminine person, it's they can't really say, "Hey, I had a rough day at work, I need a hug." If you ask them, "How was your day?" Fine, it's fine. And if you say that it was a rough day at work, I need a hug, they would probably give you the hug, but they would also in that moment feel like they are winning over you. And because vulnerability is for cowards, and they don't realize that when you're vulnerable, you're at your strongest, because then you don't have to postpone a lot of stuff and deal with them in the future, which is making you weaker and weaker by the day, because you're carrying a bigger and bigger rucksack or package on your back, and it's actually making this person weaker when they can't admit to how they really feel. They think that admitting to how they really feel is weakness, but to do so, you need to be very courageous and strong. So they have that in front of them too, to actually be really courageous and strong for real, not just as a show to other people or an act. Okay, and here we have the Chariot. So I'm not seeing this situation really improving, since this person is trying to be so strong and make it on their own. And even if they are really down on their luck as of now, they might try stupid things, as for example, they will try to make you jealous, or try to hurt you because they themselves feel hurt. And this is something that they need to go through. They need to see that this isn't working, so that they can run head first straight into the brick wall. And the Hangman doesn't give them any comfortable exits. It's like the Divine saying, yes, run all you want into the brick wall. It's not going to give you success. You need to figure out something else. You need to, get an epiphany and get a breakthrough, where you will realize that the old things, the things you have a hold on so tightly to, isn't working out for you. And this whole process is what this person still has to go through. So here is I can take a card for their feelings right now. I'm sorry that I took you for granted. So at least they have realized that they did a lot of things wrong in the past, which led to their current heartbreak. So they get a star for that. Okay, so they know that, but they still don't know how to approach you. For me, money is important. So again, this is the winning game. The person that have most stuff when they die is the person that wins, despite the fact that they die, so they don't have any money, because you can't take anything with you, money-wise or property-wise, when you die. You can't take your pride with you either, because on the other side, if you make it through the light, there's only love there. So love is the important thing, and they have totally missed the point here. They don't know that love is important. They think that their image is important, that they can win. They are the one with the best ego, the most money, most people having love interest in them, or feeling that they are a catch. Things like this, winning in different competitions, or winning overall. And we can see all is green. Green is a beautiful color, but it also shows that this person, they're all about the greens, the money, and this facade that they hold up to family, friends, and lovers, all these kind of things. They just act so darn tough. And they are like a little squirrel that's collecting all the money and the things in storage for survival. But they are going to have to go to the dark night of the soul, where they realize that the only thing that everything will be taken away from them. That's dying before you die, is to realize that everything will be taken away from you. That's the only thing we know about this life. It's that things seemingly die and leave, and we lose things. We get things, but we lose things as well. And that readiness to actually lose things and be really okay with it, I don't mind what happens, and still stay open and vulnerable. That's the key here, but they want to even win over death, I think. Okay, so moving on to the most likely action that they will take towards you. And we have the Queen of Swords here. So this is them acting all tough, saying all these things that they said here. It's better if we go our separate ways, and we are not a good match. We are not going to get this to work. So acting really cold and as you didn't matter. Of course, it's this person trying to be a grown-up. But again, trying and acting is key words here. And then we have the Nine of Cups. So they're trying to carry this love with them into like their aloneness. And this is actually very beautiful. So their love for you hasn't gone anywhere. They're just, feeling it, but not sharing it with you. So that's I'm trying to figure, I'm going to take another oracle card to understand what it is that they are doing there. I didn't believe you when you said you love me, and I'm healing my broken heart. So this is them having the broken heart, and I didn't believe you when you said you love me. So I'm thinking that put this face on, like this act, because they didn't want to lose their face, their ego, their pride, because they really didn't believe you when you said you loved them. And this is their way of healing their broken heart. Maybe they have felt disrespected from you. Maybe they felt that they were never worthy of you. Maybe they felt like you would want someone better. And so this was all an act, a tough act to say, okay, bye-bye, fine for now, have a good life. But you know, in reality, they just continue loving you. It was never like an end to it. Okay. And here we have the Five of Cups, so very depressing kind of now for this person. But with the Six of Wands, like this win-win, I'm thinking they're just showing off a great exterior. Yes, they're acting like, yeah, we were a bad match, and this is better for both of us. I'm reading it in this direction now. Here it's another thing. This is them in their mind, at least, acknowledging that there's love here and that they would want to solve it. But here it's just this, that they try to overcome the heartbreak by thinking that it would never have worked anyway. Just putting up this exterior of winning or not being heard at all, and underneath the surface it's all about what they lost. And it's necessary, but it's painful, of course, for this person to go through this, but it's necessary for them to come into the back alley and run into this brick wall and realize, you know, go into pieces and realize that this is it's not working. Their strategy isn't working, because that will lead to them having this new strategy. But they have a very, even if their heart is broken, it's also very closed. So if they would come and try to, you know, prove themselves to you, and not coming like their true self with their heart, like in a more vulnerable, showing themselves in a more vulnerable position. But the divine says, yes, this will go step by step. It won't be like an immediate victory. At least have this, that they kind of know that they love you. Either they say they don't or not. The love is still there. But then it's the 2-2-2. So it means a hold up, because this person needs to go through all this stuff and realize all these things, so that they can come to you without like trying to prove themselves, flex their muscles, or run really quick, you know, past your house to prove that they are worthy lover. I don't know what this person is doing, but it's not sane. Okay, it's like a person. Oh, okay, it's maybe sane. It's almost like in nature, when a bird, you know, spread all these wings and show how beautiful they are to woo this person. But it's not who they truly are. It's just their feathers, you know. So, and here we have a beautiful 10 of coins together with this 10 of cups. So it looks a little bit hopeless, like inside this person. But on the outside, it's a little bit like it's skipping some part here. But on the outside, they will love you forever, for the long haul. So they have family issues, childhood issues, past life issues that they need to fix. But in their long perspective, they are probably planning for a future with you. So that's what I'm seeing. But we will also hear what they have to say about that. So, inside me, I scream your name. That was the card that kind of flickered through in the beginning there. And this is kind of the carrot that the divine holds in front of their face to make them, you know, this is what's going to pain them so much that their old strategy of, you know, looking indestructible is not going to work. It was important for me to be the provider, and I think it still is. If you love this person, you won't be able to come past the part that they are not really they have probably a lot of human traits, but a lot of them is still this animalistic show off, you know, with all the feathers. And this is something you need to, if you love this person, you need to take them for who they are, and they are a big show off. And this is how they will probably stay their whole life. They will be able to admit to more things, that they need you or they love you, but they will still want to keep up this exterior of them being indestructible and, you know, capable of helping other people, capable of helping themselves, but not needing any help from other people. So you can see the contradiction here. Inside them, they scream your name, and outside they say, we are a bad match. And this is for them, you know, polishing their feather and their cool exterior. So they can look like this, but they feel like this. And the best way is maybe to play along a little bit with humor to this person and, you know, admire their very sparkly feathers and say, oh, that was a really, really nice car, and to, you know, stroke them a little bit the right way. Because if a person is this far back in their development, you can't, you know, fix them and make them into a person that will be truly grown and mature and see that they don't need to have these feathers to be worthy of love. It can take a lot of time for this person to come to that conclusion. I'm actually hearing another song, and this might be what you have told them, and maybe roughed up their feathers, like really poofed like this. And it's, see here if I can, it's a country song, Shania Twain, I think. That don't impress me much. So you want the real deal, but here you have this peacock kind of person, and that's what you need to deal with. And you can't, you know, you can't be this boot camp breaking them down and stealing all their dignity and then putting them back together again. That's the divine's job. Your job, I think, in this case would be to play along a little bit and say, yes, oh, what a beautiful car, and yes, you're so good looking, and oh, are you a rocket scientist? That's really impressive. So I'm sorry. So this is the advice for you. So we have two advice card here. Getting to know each other. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. So I'm thinking there's a possibility to come closer to this person despite their showing off attitude, and it's to maybe doing this stroking